Welcome back everyone to our Total War Rome 2 Aurelian campaign, playing on very hard difficulty. In last episode we managed to wipe out the Roxolani quickly and decisively, although we are still at war with the Buri tribe up here. It's going to take a while for them to get down here, so it's not going to be a matter of too much concern. The main concern over here is the public order, as there is taxes and slaves becoming an issue, and we need to strike out in Italy as well, and we also have a pretender army coming towards us. I am raising a force under this general over here, and I've also landed a small force in Sicily. Now, to see my diplomacy, things aren't going well because of expansionism. Now, the Quadi, we are not at war with them, but we still have client states at least that somewhat like us, but our client states actually might become a problem over time as expansionism gets too high. They're not going to like us. Now, Gallic Rome should be held back by their wars right now, so we don't need to worry about them. My client states hopefully can hold off its client states, and Palmyra is slowly watching the events that are folding in this area. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Can I raise any more troops? I am making good income, so it's possible I could raise a couple mercs. How much are these guys? 247. Okay, these gladiators are very expensive, but I might just get a slinger over here, just in case. You never know if an extra unit might help. Now, I think we can just end the turn. Oh, we can issue an edict somewhere else now. Let's do bread and games. We need to increase the public order. Let's end the turn. It's only a matter of time before we have to face the Romans in battle. Okay. Oh, the Buri have come in. It looks like. We have a new party formed. The famous Lucius Titetius Flavus, a prominent character in your faction, has decided to split off from their party and form a new one. Edict issued. We have encouraged populace, unhappy populace in Dacia. So how large is this army? Ooh, it's actually rather large, but we do have a couple of stacks around here. I might decide to unit exchange them all to Aurelian. I think that would be a better option. I might get one vigilante, one archer. Do that. Commander. So now Aurelian has a full stack, which is still replenishing. I need to start marching him back towards the capital. I'll leave this small army here, start raising some more troops, and over here we can... These guys have only 5 units, and Carthage is pretty well garrisoned. So is Hadrimentum. Now, we can just go after Panormus now. Actually, wait 1 second. I need to see which city has a better... The garrisons are pretty much the same. We can just go after any of them. We'll take our first settlement from the Pretenders. Alright, we have occupied Agrigentum. So, it's gonna be a slow conquest of Sicily, but nevertheless, let's expand Apollonia, build a... Something gives me income and food. That should be good. Now, we need to get some more technology going. Let's get Imperial rule restored. So I don't know if where the Buri are going to come in. They're on force march, so they're not going to get far because the mountains are kind of blocking them off. Do you need a spy? I do need a spy. We need to expand Sicily. I have raised a considerable force over in Iadira, but I still need more troops if I'm going to face the pretenders. Gallic Rome hasn't expanded into their territory yet, so the pretenders are still a tough force. They have a navy down here. Now I am still building over in this region, and it might be wise for me to start recruiting some fresh troops, but my economy is not making too much money, so I might get axe warriors. A couple axes, maybe one sword should be good. And then we'll send them in. Now we need to deal with these barbarians quickly, because they will become a problem later. We also have the Roman pretenders to worry about. Now let's just end the turn. Okay, so Gallic Rome has brought in a force into our territory. The Buri are also coming down. I wonder if they want peace, these barbarians. They don't.
Commander.
Where'd that Gallic force come from? It's 10 units, actually. Which isn't a good thing.
We hunger for battle.
It's kind of annoying that the clouds are kind of blocking the view, but anyhow, let's send our spy down. Come on. These clouds are very annoying. Send our spy down to Italy. I don't think this settlement has an army protecting it. Now the Buri are making me kind of concerned. And so are these guys on my frontier. It looks like they might plan to declare war on me sometime soon.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but
They don't want a non-aggression. Can I get peace with these guys? Because I really just want to expand into Italy.
are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Offer you 1,000.
Ready for orders.
I might decide to move this army kind of in the middle of both settlements over here, just in case.
Commander.
I have a public order is not increasing because the Germanic influence is still causing some problems, as well as the instability. Now I do have a force in Sicily, and I can start taking over some of the pretenders' lands, because the pretenders are probably busy up in the north right now.
We hunger for battle.
Just get a technology research going. Something gives me public order benefits. I think this one should help. Now I do have a force in Iadira. Noria does have a garrison, because just in case those Gallic Romans attack us.
We hunger for battle.
In a precarious situation, but let's force march these guys north.
On the move. How can I serve?
I might decide to recruit an agent to help. Okay, I need a I also need one of these veterans as well. now let's just end the turn. We are managing to take over much of Sicily. Okay, Gallic Rome's gonna raid. That's gonna be a problem. We need to face them in the open field. The pretenders are starting to come down. Oh, Gallic Rome just took Genoa from the pretenders, I guess. Oh, banditry and floods. Oh, where? Oh, never mind. We don't need to worry about that, do we? Did it damage any of our build? Oh, it did. Plus, the public order here ain't too good either.
At your command.
Can I attack the Bury? It's just mostly light infantry. I have better troops than they do. Now, let's get Marcus Tacitus to increase some. Right here. We need to take down that Gallic force. I need to garrison this settlement. And I'll send my spy down here to check out what they have in Italy.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
They don't really have much. Rome does not have an army protecting it. I can now take Syracuse, though.
Laying siege to the settlement!
Looks like a fairly easy victory. So we can just auto-resolve it. Syracuse doesn't have much of a garrison either. Let's occupy it. Now, the public order should go back up eventually, because my taxes are fine. Are they? Yeah. I mean, it's just normal taxes. Yet they're still unhappy. We need to do this, seize the Imperial Treasury, and then we'll go back to military technology. Now,
What do you wish of me?
we need an agent, a veteran. They're all the same.
How can I serve?
And now help increase the local public order.
We hunger for battle.
These Bury are making me kind of worried. Because they could just run off somewhere. I mean, the only settlement they can take is probably Tsar Migetusa. So I'll garrison that with Aurelian. And he's pretty much replenished
Ready for
already.
orders.
Ooh. There's a lot of good
Commander?
mercenaries around in this area. It's just they're very expensive. We'll need to take more settlements. And as well as deal with Gallic Rome, because they have quite a few armies, but the barbarians are kind of holding us back. Let's see our family. We don't have a son yet, so we don't actually have an heir. Although we could... can we make only male can become the heir? I'm pretty sure. So let's just get you married, I guess. I'm not sure this guy's going to be our heir, though. Because he's not part of the family, and he's not an actual... This is not very good gravitas or stats either. Although I might be able to get him some stuff. Just in case.
Ever in service
Now, I'm going to try to mess
Rome.
with this army here. Okay, I can't. The money took away that. I shouldn't have done that. But... Okay, they might raise a force over here, which is what I'm worried about. Because I only have one army down in Sicily, and I have this other army here trying to defend from Gallic Rome. So I'm going to need to raise another force. Aurelian would be a good option, but it's just that he's held up here by the Bury. But we'll see what all happens. I want the Bury to attack me. Like, try to siege me, so that I can defeat them in an open battle. Because my guess is their units aren't... They're just light units. Light axes, light swords. Maybe a couple cav, but nothing much. Despite the numbers. Now my client states aren't really helping me because I think Palmyra is dealing them some blow. Okay, the Bury are gonna... Oh, they're retreating again. See, that's if you leave the AI enough time, they're gonna do things like this. They're just gonna raise an army, and then when you bring your army around, they're gonna retreat somewhere, and you have to keep kind of following them to keep your provinces safe. It's rather pesky. Now let's deploy here and increase the order in the region. Now I do need to fix up this, all of this. Where'd that Gallic Rome army go? I can't just send one army into Italy because they'll probably, the pretenders probably have like a bunch of forces somewhere inside. Although it doesn't look like they do. The pretenders don't really have that many armies to speak of. Gallic Rome has been held back so far by all their barbarian, ooh. Oh, there is the big force down here, the big Roman pretender. And it's unfortunate that my general needs to replenish, so I need to get some fresh troops, some cheap troops, such as these guys.
Come, fight for Rome. Commander.
Now I'm a little worried about sending these guys all the way down into Italy because they might have something. So apparently these guys, they can't really force march all the way to this settlement either. Can I attack them right now? No, I have to wait a turn in. They might ambush me.
Commander.
Maybe I'll get out of this settlement kind of.
Your next command.
Put them on
Advance.
ambush stance.
Make haste, men. March.
Get close enough to them, and then we might be able to ambush them. Wait. I think we moved a little too far. Oh.
March.
I think we moved too much. We're gonna have to march back to Sarmagusta. I should have taken it when I had the chance now. Still deploying my agent there. Why'd you ungarrison it? So now let's just end the turn. It's been a little slow, the expansion, but this is one of those kind of challenges that are actually enjoyable because you have a powerful faction. Okay, looks like the pretenders are going to come out at us. We're going to be forced to defend this. I'm not sure. This is probably going to be one of these kind of battles that you just can't win because it's one of those depleted garrison ones. But we'll try to fight out any of these. Every kind of garrison battle you should fight out because you never know how many casualties the enemy's going to take, which will make it a lot easier for you later on. Now, looks like the pretenders are going to be coming in from all the way over there. That means it does give me some time to set up my forces, set my navy over here since... I mean, I barely have any men anyway. There's only a couple guys. 7 guys. Now for my army, though, I do have,
Ready and waiting! Missiles ready and waiting!
I'll need to set up my guys over here.
Missile infantry ready!
That's pretty much all I can do, because I barely have any men. It's like basically less than half the forces a garrison should have. And they have like they have a ton of troops. They have a ton of Roman levies and a ton of mercenaries. So I don't think, it's very unlikely that we are going to win this kind of battle. I mean, some garrison battles you can win by just putting a pike unit in front of the city, but this is just one of these kind of battles where you're probably not going to be able to. And they also have a cav unit coming from over here as well that I didn't see coming. Now I see them coming back from behind, so we're going to need to get
missiles ready
my
and
missiles
waiting.
out of the way.
Advance at speed.
Move over here.
Our missiles await your orders.
I'm not going to waste my ships because I cannot just face them like that. Now, where did that cav unit go? Who is their general? It's not good. It's like one of these precarious battles that are very hard to win. It's gonna take a while for them to get down here, so let's just speed it up. I do have Vigiles, at least. Alright, I think it might be time to get our ships back. I'm not sure they're gonna really have any use. There's barely even any men. There's really no use, because they're all gonna get shot down anyway. Okay, they're gonna come down here. We're gonna need to send our...
The men are wavering. The enemy general is dead. One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of...
So, yeah, like I was saying, this is one of these kind of battles. So, we did actually kill off their general, which is why I'm saying you should still fight them out. We did kill off, basically, did we kill off all of them? Yes, we did. Killed off all their entire general unit. Then again, they'll just raise another one, but at least we did something, you know? Caused them some casualties, and I already have a force battle here anyway. Now, the pretenders are putting me at a situation. Into a situation that it's very unpreferable. They've raised several armies into... Geez, the Buri have raised several armies. It's holding Aurelian back. I see what I see what the pretenders are doing now. I see their strategy. This is a little tough. You can't just attack them. We're gonna need to raise some more a larger army. We're gonna need better units too.
Rome needs good fighters.
Maybe a couple archers should be good. And I also need to raise a force and army down over here in Carthage, so we can start raising another army too. Because they're probably going to take Agrigentum next turn. And we'll be forced to kind of fight a big battle over at Syracuse, where my men haven't really replenished. Jeez, how did these guys get the money from just one tiny settlement over here just to raise all of this? I think they probably just took cheap units, but I'm not too sure. I do have an army here though. It's just sitting around. Because Aurelian does need to defend the border over in this area. Where's my spy? Ooh, the Gallic Emperor is right over here. That's Gaius Tetricus, the Emperor of Gaul. He's expanding into Italy quickly. Sooner or later, it'll come to a head between us and Gallic Rome. Because the pretenders are gonna eventually just get conquered. Now, it's a little tempting to go into Batavium now. You have an army here. Batavium is barely garrisoned. They only have a couple units. Only 3. I could just send this army in. I'm gonna take attrition if I go in. If I go through there, though.
Waiting for
Okay, that's
orders.
good. We didn't take any attrition. And this is probably where I'll end it for today. And I will see you all next time on the Aurelian campaign.